and we just finished making a delicious zucchini pasta, and we thought that some fun drinks would go great tonight for that. So Marilyn has this great recipe. It's for strawberry spicy mojitos. It's absolutely delicious. We're going to make some of those and have some fun.
Yeah, so this is one of my favorite recipes to make, especially when it's a hot day outside. But since it's winter and I'm missing summer a little bit, I want to turn up the heat and make spicy mojitos.
We're bringing summer to Canada in January.
Yeah, so what you're going to need is you're going to need 4 cups of frozen strawberries. Now this, just to keep in mind, this recipe makes quite a bit. So if you're just making one for yourself, you can definitely cut this very short, and you'll see just how much it makes. So I take about 4 cups of strawberries to equal parts mint leaves and equal part water. And then what you want to do is have 1 whole lime. So I squeezed a whole lime, half a jalapeno pepper, de-seeded. You want to make sure that you take the seeds out because otherwise it is
even taking
spicy.
the seeds out, you breathe in and it's very, like, you can feel the spice. So take the seeds out for sure. And the mint is mint leaves, so definitely not dried, it's fresh mint leaves.
Yes, so take it off of the stem. And then you want to have 1/4 cup of raw organic honey. And so what you want to do is just pop them all in. What I do is I usually layer the ingredients. So I'm going to put in the mint leaves.
Put some wet in there too.
Yeah, and put some water in there. So you just want to layer it so that it's, when you blend it, especially if you don't have like a Vitamix or a fancy blender, which you don't need to have, it just like blends easier for you. And I just go with my hands. My hands are very clean, don't worry. And I'm just adding everything in.
Yeah, and what's great about making your own mojitos is that you control what's in it. So we're using fresh mint leaves, we're using fresh frozen strawberries. They're actually local strawberries that were frozen, which is really awesome. We're using the lime juice, and then the honey, we're using raw unpasteurized honey, so that's going to give you the sweetness, but it's also going to give you the nutrients that you want out of your honey. It's very antibacterial, so you get all those beneficial properties and has the enzymes intact because it's raw and unpasteurized. So you're going to get those benefits from the honey. Instead of going to for a drink out, for example, they'll add just table sugar, which has no benefits at all, and which also just adds a lot of sugar that's going to just spike your blood sugar levels. So we're controlling the amount of sweetness in this as well, and it's really easy to make at home.
Yeah, and it's really good. Like, of course, you're going to have, it is a sweeter drink, so of course, you don't want to have it all the time, but it is definitely something that's a fun treat to have.
Well, it's like a party drink. It's fun.
Exactly.
And you can definitely add, what do you add to it?
Chia seeds?
No, the alcohol that you can add.
Oh, yeah. So normally I make mine with an organic juniper gin, which is amazing with the mojitos. It just works really well with the jalapeno and with the mint. But traditionally you can just add rum, or you can just add your favorite alcohol to it, and it will definitely be amazing. Yeah, and especially you want to make sure that you are of age, of course.
Yeah, of course, and that tastes really good, and that makes it a fun drink that you can make at home or for your friends or if you're having a party. A little bit healthier and really fun to have.
Yeah, so let me just start this up. So I do that for about 45 seconds. It really just depends on the blender that you have. Like I said, you can make this in a lot smaller batches. We just made a really big batch because we are feeling like
having a fun time.
Having a fun time tonight. So you might want to be careful because the last time I did this, it overflowed.
Yeah, when we add the alcohol, it might overflow.
So, and another important thing is don't add the alcohol in the actual blender itself because it will actually, you'll lose a lot of it in that. So just make sure that you keep that in mind. Just add it per
So do you add it, like, do I pour that in a drink
You
and
pour
then
it
add...
into your drink.
Oh, and then you add the alcohol and you stir it in?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I always just add it right in the blender.
Yeah, so that's a really good tip, and that way you save on your alcohol too. It's a savvy tip. But otherwise, sorry?
How do you lose it?
Well, because it just kind of like, the remnants
Goes
kind
to
of
the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And so you don't have to have it with alcohol because it's amazing on its own.
Yeah, it's delicious.
But yeah, so we're gonna go enjoy these and we'll see you in a little bit. Thank you so much for watching our video, and I hope that you make these and let us know if you had a fun time drinking your mojitos in the winter.
Yeah, and just to let you know what she was talking about with if you wanted to make them alcoholic beverages, you add the alcohol into the glass first and then you pour it on top and then stir, which is something I didn't actually know, so that's really cool to learn.
Yeah, it just makes it distribute better.
So cheers!
Cheers! Spicy.
So good.